At Sierra, discover top workout gear at incredible prices, which might lead to another discovery. Your headphones haven't been connected this whole time. Awkward. Discover top brands at unexpectedly low prices. Sierra, let's get moving.
Seriously, Diane, was Colgate your secret to winning Best Smile back in high school?
Yep, and it still is. I even work overnight.
Huh?
Colgate's Optic White Overnight Whitening Pen works overnight. So after 1 week, I can show up confident and reunion ready.
And here I was bragging about my kids.
Colgate Optic White. Find it at all major retailers.
This is Optimal Relationships Daily. How HSP Parents Can Get Alone Time Without Feeling Lousy About It by Marina Brink with HighlySensitiveRefuge.com. You love your child with every ounce of your being. You put your child first because that's how our society says parents should be. But you're starting to feel like your true self is slipping away. What about your dreams, passions, goals? You're craving some time for yourself, to relax, to hear yourself think, to have some peace and quiet. Then the guilt washes over you, mixing with resentment, and you feel like a crappy parent. You cry, you yell, and the cycle repeats itself. Nothing is wrong with you. You're a highly sensitive parent. As a highly sensitive person, HSP, you have a unique trait, not a disorder. Scientifically called sensory processing sensitivity, it means you process things deeply, are easily overstimulated, are very empathetic, and you can sense subtleties with amazing precision. These are great characteristics, but it's daunting when your toddler or teenager is being difficult. Just another day in the life of a highly sensitive parent. For a highly sensitive person, alone time is crucial. The truth is that carving out time for yourself is like oxygen to you. It's not a luxury. Your psyche needs the time and space to figure out the daily jigsaw puzzle of your thoughts and emotions. Most of your friends and family may not be like you. After all, HSPs make up only 15 to 20% of the population. Sure, every parent would benefit from having breaks, but you just might morph into the Incredible Hulk if you don't nurture your soul. Sometimes you will have to advocate for your alone time. Your spouse might not really get it. You have to inform the people in your life about this HSP trait. If you can't accept this as part of your body chemistry, how will they? Acceptance may arrive in waves. Sometimes it's easy and full of grace. Other times you may wish you were like everyone else. Remember all the positive things about being highly sensitive. You are empathetic, conscientious, intuitive, perceptive, detail-oriented, polite, spiritual, and appreciate the arts. And you are a damn good parent. 4 ways to combat guilt. You may logically understand that alone time is crucial. However, something is holding you back. Guilt is your enemy. It's reminding you of all the chores you have to do, all the busy work of being a parent, laundry, cleaning, scheduling dentist appointments, the list goes on and on. If you relax now, you'll still have to do it all later. Not to mention that relaxing is tough when all of this is on your mind. And your child is growing up before your eyes. You honestly don't want to miss any milestones or important moments. It's understandable that many HSP parents put themselves last, and it's no wonder that burnout becomes a problem. HSP parents need to fight back against the guilt. Self-care is not a luxury or indulgence. It's a necessity for being a better parent. Think of it as recharge my parent batteries time. You recharge your electronics every day. You need to recharge yourself too. You will break down if you don't. The resentment and anger of running on empty can easily morph into depression and anxiety. Your child deserves a healthy parent who takes care of his or her own needs. Here are 4 practical steps to combat guilt. Write about your guilt. Explore its origins. Just the act of writing can be freeing. Get your thoughts and feelings out of your head and into paper. Some people feel catharsis by shredding or ripping up the paper afterwards. Talk to a friend, family member, or therapist about it. We think we're alone and different when in reality, everyone has secrets. Nobody's perfect and nobody has to be. Being open and vulnerable with someone you trust will lead to connection. Connection kills guilt. Process and release your emotions through physical movement and exercise. Emotions can get stuck in our bodies, and it's amazing how moving really helps. Go for a walk and clear the cobwebs from your mind. Research shows that exercise improves your mood. Let go of your guilt, step by step. Practice self-compassion. HSPs have so much compassion for others, but often struggle with turning their light inward. Sometimes imagining yourself as a child helps. If you believe in a higher power, that can help internalize compassion too. 7 ways to recharge with young children at home. Here are 7 ways to recharge your parent batteries, even with young children at home. Number 1. If your child naps, use this time for self-care and solitude, not chores. Rest is so important when you're taking care of demanding, yet lovable babies, toddlers, and preschoolers. You're probably stuck at home a lot. Listen to a guided meditation app on your phone. Sleep if you can. Number 2. With older children who don't nap anymore, make relaxation time mandatory. Let your child know that he must stay in his room for at least an hour, looking at books or quietly playing. Number 3. Keep external stimuli to a minimum. Sure, mindless TV or social media is easy. There's nothing wrong with that in small doses. But too much may make you numb to yourself. It's fast food when our souls crave something more substantial. Number 4. Meditate, exercise, read, journal, listen to music. Whatever feels right for you that day. Experiment and figure out which modalities are most soothing and meaningful. Number 5. If possible, take a class in something that interests you. Remember your hobbies and interests before you had kids? You're still that person. Number 6. Ask for help. Be open to family members or friends babysitting if possible, or pay someone. Maybe it's just once a month, but it will be worth it. Number 7. If insomnia is an issue, have a bedtime routine. Drink herbal tea, journal and/or meditate. Allow your nervous system time to slow down. Picture your child. Now imagine her as a grown-up. You'd want her to do whatever it takes to be happy, right? Of course. She deserves solitude too, especially if she's a highly sensitive person. Treat yourself with the same love and respect that you show your kids. You and your kids will be grateful. You just listened to the post titled, How HSP Parents Can Get Alone Time Without Feeling Lousy About It, by Marina Brink with HighlySensitiveRefuge.com.
Oh, it's such a clutch off-season pickup, Dave.
I was worried we'd bring back the same team.
I meant those blackout motorized shades.
Blinds.com made it crazy affordable to replace our old blinds.
Hard to install?
No, it's easy. I installed these and then got some for my mom. She talked to a design consultant for free and scheduled a professional measure and install.
Hall of Fame son.
They're the #1 online retailer of custom window coverings in the world.
Blinds.com is the GOAT.
Shop Blinds.com right now and get up to 45% off select styles. Rules and restrictions may apply.
The holiday season officially starts when you get that first card in the mail. Shutterfly makes it easy to add more meaning to the everyday with hundreds of holiday card designs that can be personalized in seconds with your favorite photos from this year. Select your greeting, customize the color, and even add little extras like personalized foil to make a holiday card that really shines. Enjoy 40% off with code SMILE40 at Shutterfly.com and send something meaningful this year. See site for more details.
And a wonderful post today from Marina for all parents. I am so glad that we take the time here on ORD to discuss HSPs as often as we do, because even for those that wouldn't necessarily qualify as an HSP, I think we all at least have those moments, right? And in those moments, we often shame ourselves and don't seek out necessary outlets for feelings she mentioned, like guilt and anxiety and so on. So take these words with you and remind yourself that it's all right to feel extra sensitive some of the time or a lot of the time, and that these bouts, however long they are, do not have to interfere with your life as a parent. In fact, they can even be beneficial. And you can learn more about how that is by checking out more material on HighlySensitiveRefuge.com. With that, let's sign off on today's episode. Thank you so much for joining me here once again. I will be back tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.